The last name Nell holds weight in the baseball community of Northwest Ohio. Mark Nell, the former longtime head coach at Anthony Wayne, retired back in 2021. Since then, Mark was inducted into the Prep Baseball Hall of Fame. Now, he's back in the dugouts, but as an assistant at Findlay under his son Jordan, who joins us in studio today. Jordan, thank you so much for coming in to talk about the Trojans.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So not only is this your first year at Findlay, but it's also your first year as a head coach overall. Kind of how would you sum up this experience for you?
Yeah, I think like my dad would always say, it's you don't really know until you've done it before, no matter how prepared you are as an assistant. So, there's been some learning, but to have that experience under, someone who has so much, I guess, prestige in the game and has seen a lot of things, it's really helped. But just definitely some things that have been learned when you're in those shoes.
I know he went from being the head guy in charge, and now that's you. How does that dynamic kind of transform with the switching of roles there in this family?
I was fortunate the last few years at Anthony Wayne that he kind of took a step back and let me take over in whatever aspects that I wanted to, and that's really helped. And we work well together and know each other's strengths and our deficiencies, and we kind of make up for that for each other. So it's been an interesting dynamic, but it's also been pretty smooth from that aspect.
So before you were an assistant coach with the Generals, you also played at Anthony Wayne. You were an all NLL catcher, a champion with them. How has your experience in the Northern Lakes League kind of helped this transition for Findlay going from the track to the NLL, especially being in that big, tough Buckeye division?
I think it started back in September when we started our fall optional workouts with our student athletes that weren't in fall sports, and just emphasizing the grind that it takes every pitch that you play in that league. So, and if you don't show up, it's going to be a rough day in that league. So I think just that aspect of it and just the mental awareness of, okay, we have to be ready to go all the time has really helped.
And so the Trojans fell to St. Francis in the OHSAA tournament, but you have a chance to end the season on a positive, playing Fremont Ross tomorrow, Monday. Just what does that mean, getting another opportunity to play ball with this group, especially in your first year?
Yeah, our seniors have been awesome to me in the transition of the program this year. Completely buying into some things that are pretty new to them, and so sending them out on the right note is very important to me and to our program, as well as continue to building further in the future, because we do have a lot of sophomores and freshmen. We are very sophomore and freshman heavy in our program, so building that for the future as well.
So not only another opportunity for this team to end on the right note, but another chance for you and your dad to have a game together. How has baseball been a focal point for your family dynamic?
Oh, that's been huge. I mean, baseball is such a game of, it's a game of failure. It really is. But at the same time, it's been how we've bonded. So a lot of our conversations, no one's surprised, but they revolve around baseball. So it's just been almost like a family atmosphere, family dynamic for my father and I for years, and I'm excited for it to carry forward.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing that program grow and maybe seeing the next Nell leave his impact on the game of baseball.